Hello and welcome to New Parents in Training. So today I'm going to unbox this baby trend jogger stroller and then we're going to go try it out. Like the reason why I got this one, this is the Expedition Race Tag Plus. So the reason why I got it is because the handle on top of the stroller can be rearranged on different configuration, and depending on which hand you want to hold on the stroller with. So it's quite interesting, and I wanted to try it out with my second child. And so yeah, anyway, let me unbox this and set it up. All right, so the setup is very straightforward. Right out of the box, pretty much everything is intact. All you need to do is just install the two wheels in the rear, the one in the front, and the two trays. That's pretty much it. A lot of stuff that's being tied down with zip tie, just cut them, and that's it. So the installation is very minimal. All right, so now that it's being set up, let me go try it out running outside. First off, let's talk about how much the stroller can carry. The basket underneath the stroller can carry up to 5 pounds. The child tray in the front can carry up to 3 pounds. And the parent tray in the back on top, that can carry up to 3 pounds as well. This stroller is suitable for kids at least 6 months old and under 50 pounds or under 42 inches tall. If you put too much weight on the stroller, it may cause the stroller to be unstable. Now let's talk about how to fold and unfold the stroller. To unfold the stroller, there's a latch on the side of the stroller. Unlatch it and pull the stroller by the handle upward, and this will unfold the stroller. Now to fold up the stroller is also really simple. Locate a strap in the seat pocket and pull the strap upward. It will unlock the frame, and then make sure that you compress the stroller and secure the frame with the fold latch. Tires need to be inflated. Pump is not included. The front tire need to be inflated to 22 to 36 psi. For the rear tires, need to be 36 to 50 psi. If you don't have a pressure gauge, pump until the tires are firm to the touch. On the back of the seat, there's a clip. To recline the seat, you can press the end together and to release by pulling it down. Then the seat is now into the recline position. To place the seat into the upright position, then press the clip together and pull the center strap. This will let you to secure the seat into a desired position. The baby tray in the front has 2 cup holders, and there's a center tray where you can put either snack or toys on it for the baby to either eat or play with. The adult tray on the back also has 2 cup holders, and with the center tray where you can put your cell phone. The cell phone, there's a clip you can squeeze in to hold down the phone while you are jogging. Now before you put your kid inside, you should always release the child tray if you have it on. The child tray has a release button on the side where you can press it and rotate upward to release the child tray. As I mentioned earlier in the video, the position of the handlebar can be rotated and set to a position that you like. For this stroller, you can set it for 4 different positions on either side. So the way that you're gonna change the setting is to pull back the spring-loaded release on both sides and then turn the handle until you reach the desired position. Let's talk about some of the safety feature of the stroller. For the baby seat, it has a 5-point harness. Very easy to put the baby in, and to take the baby out, there's a 1 button to press and the buckle will release. For braking, there are 2 rear wheel brakes on the back. To engage the brake, you step on the tab. To disengage the brake, you can lift the tab up. There's a hand strap by the handle where you can use it on either hand to hold on to the stroller. Now let's talk about the front wheel lock. The front wheel is equipped with the swirl locking device. Push the button on the wheel upward to engage the lock and push it down to disengage the lock device. Now if you are running in the straight line, lock the front wheel facing forward. This way the stroller is very stable. But however, that makes it really hard for you to turn. If you are running on the trail, you should lock the wheel facing backward. This way, it makes turning much easier. Meanwhile, the stroller can be still stable. All right, so the last feature I want to talk about is the infant car seat. So if you have one of those removable infant car seat, you can actually take the car seat and put it straight on top of the stroller and push it. Mind you, according to the manual instruction, you should never jog or run with your newborn in the car seat position, used for strolling only. The way that you're gonna set up the infant car seat onto your stroller
is as follows. So put the stroller seat in the fully reclining position and turn the car seat support tab, which you can find on the side of the stroller frame. Turn the tab inward. Make sure your child tray is firmly attached to the stroller armrest. Now you need to position your infant car seat so that it faces toward the rear of the stroller. Push the car seat into the front tray until it latches into place. When the infant car seat is locked firmly into place, secure the single short clip over the infant seat through the belt path on the infant car seat. That's how you secure your infant car seat onto the stroller. Alright, so after a couple months of testing this stroller, here's my report. Now, I really enjoyed this stroller. For one thing, it has everything that I needed. It's really easy to pack and unpack. Once in the compact form, it can fit into a regular sedan's trunk. In terms of putting this stroller into your car, spacing should not be an issue. Aside from that, I really enjoyed the fact that I can change the setting for the handlebar depending on how I want to jog. So that's a plus, because sometimes I do want to jog on the side of the stroller, pushing it with one arm. And I like my handle to be 45 degrees up, so it's easy for me to hold on to it. Another great thing about this is the pricing. At the time of filming, this stroller is only $170. I'll put the link in the description below so you can go check out the most up-to-date pricing. Now lastly, the icing on the cake is the fact that you can just put your infant car seat on top of the stroller without any adapters. I have reviewed some of the more expensive jogging strollers before. They all require you to buy accessory for your infant car seat adapters. So this provides you with a lot of value at a very low price point. Now, there are two things I don't like about this stroller. For one, even though it provides you with a cell phone holder on the rear, but the cell phone holder can only hold cell phone that doesn't have a thick case. So if you have a casing that's able to hold credit card in the back end, then the cell phone holder might not be able to hold your phone in place. Another thing I have issue with is the tires. Now for whatever reason, the model I got, all three tires require me to inflate them every single week. That can be very annoying because at times, if you go out and your tires are flat, then there's no way for you to inflate. Especially in my case, that happened a couple of times already. The joggers that I have reviewed before, they were able to hold the air pressure in their tires months on end. But for whatever reason, this particular one that I got, the tires leak air and I have to inflate them every single week. So that's very annoying. So anyway, this is my review of the Baby Trend Expedition Race Tech Plus Jogger. So if you have any questions, comment down below. Until next time, bye.